failure is an important part of winning. I've learned so much more from my failures than I have from winning. Case in point, one of the very first MAKBF events I won 2 years ago was due to failure and losing earlier in the year. But because I gained the knowledge earlier in the year from my failure, I was able to locate schooling bass in the fall and then fire up that school at a later date. And that allowed me to win my very first MAKBF event in Delaware. And that was a pretty big event. You know, I walked away with power poles, coolers, a lot of good prizes from that event. But my failures set me up for that success.
All right, good morning, y'all. Filling up the boat right now. Got that one going. I still got the truck going over here. I tell you, that is part of bass fishing, man. You gotta keep them both properly fueled, and it takes money to do that. So, but I am enjoying it. Heading out to my last tournament of the season and looking forward to it. This is an ABA event, American Bass Anglers. Just a good trail. It's a trail that I felt that I could go out there and start competing in, and you know, as a boater. So not that I think I'm the greatest out there and that I'm just gonna win everything, but you know what, you can't win it if you're not in it. And that's my new goal for this series, is to win my very first bass boat tournament. I set out this year to win a kayak tournament outside of the state of Delaware. I was able to achieve that, and now my next goal is to win a bass boat tournament, whether that be from a boater position or a co-angler position. So got about 20 gallons in. Gonna be making some long runs today. We're launching at Fort Smallwood. I'm gonna be heading north Potomac, and we'll get out there. So, you know, join me along with this new series that I'm gonna be doing. This is a Don't Back Up, Don't Back Down series, because it's gonna take a while. I don't think this is gonna be an overnight thing. In it for the long haul.
And all of these events that I'm going to on the Potomac, they're probably mostly, you know, 99% are probably going to be failures. But you know what? My goal is to win one. That's my goal. Just win one. And I have enough confidence in myself and my abilities that I can do that, because it just takes that one time. This is fishing.
Park opens a little later today, so we had to launch a little later, but man, we got some really good looking tides for today. Probably about the time that I'm running is gonna be pretty much all incoming tide. Getting a little slack tide, a little high tide around about 9 o'clock, because I'm heading up north. And from there, should start coming down. Should start being outgoing tide pretty much all day till 3 o'clock. We stop at 3 o'clock. So weather's looking good. A little misty right now. This should clear off, and we'll be out there fishing pretty soon. I'm feeling pretty good about today. Again, last time came out, got one tiny dink, but I hung in Matawoman the whole time on an incoming tide, and it just stopped. I don't like solely fishing this place. You know, I got a boat and I want to get out, but it was small craft advisory, and so, you know, I had a co-angler, didn't really feel like getting out there, and you know, but some people did, and that taught me a lesson. So this is all about lessons learned and getting better and making different choices. And you know, in a kayak, you're normally used to going where you can go, so this is a little bit different. But anyway, let's get to it. ABA Smallwood Park, 11/5/2017 starts now. Woo, that was a good run. November, still don't need a face mask, that's good. Hit a little no wake zone here.
My second event on the Potomac, man, I was rip-roaring ready to go. I've been studying maps. Specifically bought a paper map because that allowed me to familiarize myself more with the locations and the specific names that people are using to identify things on the Potomac. when you go to a new body of water, you really probably need to get a map for every single one of those, and not just rely on the Navionics map, but one of these paper maps can really help you identify the names and locations that people talk about, because they may call a bay or a cove one thing, and then it may have two other different names.
People are competing in the tournament in tomorrow. They're actually on the other side of that boat. They're competing in the tournament tomorrow.
So using the knowledge that I gained from the day before, which I pre-fished on, I was able to hit a few of the community holes, well-known community holes, and pull out 3 keepers. Unfortunately, the other community holes didn't pay off for me. I mistimed some of my tides and was not able to go the direction I needed to go. I definitely had a should have gone further north when I went south kind of thing.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things, wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat for ya. Take a number. I was like this before the thunder. Oh, get in this boat. Yes.
New tech jigs, baby. Look at that. Top of the mouth. Almost got an eye. That's what I talk about when you peg these fish. You peg them good. That's what I like about it. Go. Woo. Top, again, top of the mouth, what I say, look at that. He wasn't getting off of there. Top of the mouth, New Tech jigs. I felt like I was getting hits right there. He'll keep too. Boat flipping.
I figured that if I could go south, I could hit more of the well-known community holes that I know about and you know, I would have just enough time to do that and could possibly fill out a limit. That didn't pay off for me, but hey, again, I didn't finish last, and I'm okay with that. All of these failures will one day lead to a success, and that's the eye on the prize.
And yep, 3 fish. That's all I was able to manage today. So I'm inching my way closer, but threw everything at them that I had, everything that I thought would work, and you know, just glad I got those couple 2 on the jig bite. That was good. Always feels good to set a hook on a jig, but you know, I'm gonna keep at it. Next tournament for this AVA series that I'll be doing as a boater is going to be maybe March or so, but also going to have some BFLs as well. So looking forward to doing those. Going to do those as a co-angler, and you know, just keep going, keep having fun.
So guys, thanks for watching another episode of Don't Back Up, Don't Back Down. We'll see you around.
I'm trying to rig up, man. I'm trying to rig up. You doing all that kind of stuff up in here on my boat? I don't know if there's an equivalent of the Mile High Club on the boat. It's more like the Mile Out Club.